All right, so welcome to the Hardly Relevant Podcast. Technically, this is not our first episode, but this will be the first one you're hearing.
Hopefully.
Joining me, Jose, is Cam and Manny.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Cam and Manny.
Anyways, we're just a bunch of guys. Well, 3 guys to be exact.
No good.
Stop. You're going to hear a lot of arguing and a lot of just anger from all of us in our own different way. But basically, we're going to talk about things we think matter. And we're going to go off on a lot of tangents. And we're going to be talking about a lot of different shit. One day we might be talking about burritos at Chipotle. And the next day we'll be talking about why corn is like the worst fucking food that you could ever eat.
I will say that.
I like corn.
Get that corn out of my face.
Chipotle is good, though. I will say that, too. Not because I work there.
You're going to get fired
Mike,
one
my
day.
assistant manager.
They're going to hear it. I'm going to make sure they hear it now. I'll probably bleep the name out, though, just,
That's fine.
But anyways, like I said, we are the Hardly Relevant Podcast, and if you have anything you want us to talk about, or just want to talk about how bad we are, whatever the fuck you want to talk about, we have an email, TheHardlyRelevantPodcast@gmail.com, or our Twitter, Hardly_relevant.
Also one word.
And eventually we'll have some other, forms of media that you'll be able to talk to us. But for now, just talk to us on there. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you don't like. Call us out on our shit.
Give us stories to talk about.
Yeah, give us stories. And if you, for whatever reason, don't like what we said or we said something wrong, call us out on it, please. Because like I said, I'm not fucking all-knowing.
You're not the news.
Yeah, I'm not the news. I'm just a guy talking about the news.
Dumbass people talking about stuff. Well, like 2 dumbass people and a beaner talking about stuff.
Well, I was going to say 2 dumbass people and a really fucking stupid-ass black person. I'm just kidding.
Which one am I?
I'm not black.
I am, brother. I heard that new,
Yeah. You're not black. Hey, man, how you feel about them Yeezys dropping, fam?
Kendrick Lamar, that's his name. Goddamn.
That came out like a long-ass time ago, though.
Yeah, I'm late on stuff,
But anyways,
CPT,
thank you
son.
for joining us. And we're going to go ahead and move on to our next segment.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
penis.
talk about the news.
Talk about the news today.
All right, what's the big thing in, well, not today's, yesterday's news was gay marriage.
Yeah.
Manny, Cam, when's the wedding?
Well, we're still waiting for the polygamy license, and then
God, get out of here! Stop.
once I become
stop right there. You're not going any farther with that.
the legumes of our love will bloom. I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah. Okay. So, gay marriage though legal in every state
in the United States of America. So, congrats.
Congratulations. I'm pretty excited. I mean, not like personally excited. Like,
not to sound
now
mean
I can
myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening.
But the reason why I'm excited is because now we can move on to other issues that matter more. I'm not saying this didn't matter.
No, I
any
understand what you're
civil
saying.
rights issue matters, but there's a bunch of other issues that I feel like matter.
Yeah,
matter
a lot more.
Well, I wouldn't say more, but I agree that there's a lot of other pressing issues. But now that like this is, for lack of better words, like out of the way, we can move on to some of the other stuff. I'm excited because like one of the things that I really never understood was like, since they couldn't get marriage licenses, technically they couldn't like share ownership of certain things,
right,
and stuff. And like to me that was like a major like disadvantage because it's like in a respect they're less of a citizen than a heterosexual citizen.
Yeah, because they don't have the same rights as other people would have.
Exactly.
So it's like you can't even pretend to be in like married to another person. You can't even pretend because you don't have the rights of like a married couple would have. You don't have the certificate. You don't have. You both can sign your names on tax forms for a house or an apartment, things like that. You just can't do it, and so it devalues you.
Yeah, exactly. So from like a standpoint of not even morally, which I don't think that there's anything wrong with it either, but from a political standpoint and just as a citizen, like they're equal now. Like they can have everything and do everything that any other citizen can do.
Right. So, and they are going to still face problems here and there. I think it's going to be more of a things are going to arise quicker than later because there's always going to be this like stigma of gays, blah blah blah, and just because that's that's how people are nowadays.
Well, I mean,
everybody wants to stick to like these old-fashioned roots, but
yeah,
it's always like some senator who's like, oh, we can't let all these gays love each other, and then you find out they have like this hunky luggage carrier fuck them in the ass in like an airport fucking hotel, and it's the truth.
It's
like,
true. Yeah, this was.
There's like, oh, he was. I threw my back out at the gym, and he wasn't. And
It's a
like he probably is.
chiropractor.
Yeah, he's a chiropractor. He does it with his
No,
penis.
but did you hear about what that pastor said like a week ago or a little bit over a week?
No.
Was that
Fuck y'all. That was
well,
funny.
people were twisting his words into saying that he was gonna burn himself if gay marriage came to be true. Like
Get the gasoline.
But that's not what he said. He said, let me read the quote. Let me find it real quick. He said something along the lines that he was willing to burn. I'm just gonna paraphrase it. That he was willing to burn for what he believed in. And
Oh, okay. I see.
that's different. Because he quoted something like Moses, or I forgot what story from the Bible that you're burning for your belief.
Oh, I think it was.
It didn't hurt him, but his belief was causing him to
Austin
burn.
3:16.
Shag thee who shall not shag thee back. But yeah, he said that, but that's I understand that as well. Like that's why I thought like this should have been handled a lot sooner than what it did. Is that let it happen. Let gay marriage happen. And just allow churches who don't want to marry gay people, let them have that right to not marry, because a lot of religion, don't impose on them exactly how you don't want them imposing on you. Some Christian church down the line, or one of those weird, well, not weird, but one of those weird by our standards of regular churches, allow a pastor or a father or
right. And I think that actually is a really good way too, because you are looking at it from the other side. If you're saying that all people, no matter what their sexuality is, to marry, it still can go against your church. So
yeah,
you're gonna have the backlash from that. But yes, that is a nice idea to have it. So let other churches and all that be able to marry you if you would like.
That was like the thing that I never understood, because it's supposed to be separation of church and state. So
complete
yeah,
separation,
exactly. So how can you deny someone the right to be married because it's morally wrong by religion standards? Like, I could understand not allowing them to marry in a church that doesn't, accept it.
I think the argument for that was that not that you're imposing your beliefs when, in reality you are, but it was more that marriage was something that stands outside of the religion as well as being inside of the religion.
But they're calling it a sacred union, which would make it, to me, fall back within religion standards. Like, if you're looking at it from the aspect, like, I want to marry because I want to be able to share property with my partner. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not necessarily like, oh, we want to, sacred union, blah, blah, blah. They just want to be able to have the same rights as a married couple. And that's rights that you can only get through marriage, not because you're becoming a sacred union. You know what I mean? Like, it's, even if, like, I don't think that they should have had to call it anything different, but if before they were like, okay, well, we won't call it marriage, we'll call it
civil union.
Yeah, civil union or something like that. Then it should have still, to me, happened sooner. Like, it never made sense with the whole, like, oh, it's a sacred union between a man and a woman. Like, that's falling back on religion. Like, even if it's not one specific religion, like, that's just you're taking like a moral road, which to me shouldn't fall under state.
Well, like, also another thing that I like. Remember what I said earlier about it allowing other pressing issues to be solved?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited for, because the presidential elections are coming soon, and campaigning's already starting now. And that takes one issue away from what they can use to campaign for,
yeah,
meaning they have other issues they have to go find, like legalization of drugs, police
poverty,
reform
police,
would probably
definitely
be like the biggest thing.
Is Donald I still
issues.
hate beans Trump running?
he says he is, but I don't know if we know he's not going to win, but apparently he's like polling like third or second in the
you have to think it's like that one popularity thing, but then he's also like this white boy who has a shitload of money who
he was born into wealth.
He can do what we want. Yes, yeah. So he's gonna get that. He's gonna fizzle out real quick.
No, well, people are already dropping him, like Univision. Did you hear about that?
I would hope Univision would fucking drop him.
Univision, because I don't know about y'all, but every time Miss Universe, which is owned by Donald Trump, every time that pageant happens, it's a big thing in like Hispanic and Latin American countries.
Yeah.
And, you know, being, you know, part from Mexico and the other half from Central America, my family, my mom and my dad love watching Miss Universe for whatever reason, and so do all my cousins and aunts and uncles and, you know, all the extended family on both sides from the of Mexico and Central America. So, you know, Univision, I believe, is the one that broadcasted in America. On like main TV. Obviously you have like CNN, or not, I don't know CNN, but I forgot what, I think it's ABC that does it in English.
Yeah, I think so.
But in Spanish it's Univision, and of course there's other channels if you have like satellite, but Univision's the main big one, you know, like Univision's everywhere.
Yeah.
So they dropped their contract with him. You know, they don't want to be related with him because he's shitting on basically Mexico, which Hispanic is like half of the fucking Hispanic population here in United States. I don't know if that number is right. It probably isn't, but you know, it's a big, you know, chunk of their market. So it makes sense that they dropped that. But apparently he's suing them for dropping the contract.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, he might win because he might have something. You know, I'm sure he wouldn't just sue them just to. Well, knowing him, I don't know. He could just sue.
He could just to be like a petty bit. Because isn't he married to one of them?
I think is he married to an Hispanic woman?
He's married. No, I thought he was married to like a Miss Universe or something.
Oh, that he probably is.
I want to say yes. Look it up right now.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too.
Go Gadget Google.
He's had a couple of spouses.
That.
Is she Slovenian? The current one.
Ugh.
And she's really young looking. Oh god, they have a child.
Yeah, he has a son. His son looks like if you were to make a what's it called? Lifetime movie about some rich boy who's actually like a rapist murderer. That's what his fucking son looks like.
I think I know what you're talking about. I thought I saw a picture on an article somewhere. But anyways, you know, and he's also doing that thing with the passport.
Dork. What's he doing with the passport?
With the passport and the birth certificate, he's denying.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, people to see him, and he was doing the same thing for Obama. I mean, that's why people like. He's just trying to be relevant. Honestly, he's just trying to keep his name up in there for whatever reason. For like advertisement.
His life
or
is probably boring. Like, I don't know what
he's rich. He's probably sleeping with a lot of women, even though he's married, and you know, God knows what he's doing. But speaking of stupid people, Cam or Manny, would you like to share what happened with the Vikings?
Oh yeah. All right. So you can go ahead.
Josh Robinson, is that his name?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Josh
Robinson on the Minnesota Vikings. He was not too supportive on social media. That's a nice way to say it, about gay marriage being legalized. He said something along the lines of if everybody can love each other, then what happens when a 30-year-old man loves a 10-year-old boy? Like, he said that. So that probably wasn't the smartest idea that you could say on social media when something like this happens.
Okay,
especially
I have
as
a couple things to say about that.
A famous athlete or professional.
Oh, okay. One, he's not a famous athlete.
I know, that's why I changed it.
I feel like he's trying to make himself relevant by doing this.
Yeah, and second,
he's about to make himself.
I don't think
for a fucking job
he was necessarily trying to like talk bad about gay marriage and like the ruling, but it came off that way. And it came off really bad.
The thing is that he was, because he had 3 tweets that he posted, and I'll read them off to you verbatim. The day one person makes that stand, this is the second tweet after love is love, so what will we say when a 30-year-old loves your 10-year-old? When the dad loves his 6-year-old, it's different? Yeah, okay. Second tweet, the day one person makes that stand, some may support, but many will say, that's sick. That day I will say, hypocrites, #until then. Next tweet. When did we start defining a word by using that word? SMH. If you really want to know what love is, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 1 through 13. In the end, this is the next tweet. In the end, everyone has a right to believe what they want to believe. You shared yours, I shared mine. #believe it. So this is not
low-key
just
Naruto
like
fan.
Oh, that last tweet. Did you see the last one?
What?
Here, I'll read the last one. This one's definitely him trying to cover his ass. He quoted, "As a Christian, I love everyone, and I will always share my beliefs, and we may not agree, and that's okay. God is love." First John's whatever, you know, and that was him basically covering his his butt at that point, I think. But
I see what you did there.
Hey, Stevie Wonder didn't. But yeah, like he's just being stupid, and he's not the first athlete to say some stuff like this. Like, okay, I'm a big 49ers fan, as you both know.
Yes.
I don't remember what 49ers player it was. I don't even think he's playing for them anymore. And he said something racist, or he said something demeaning gay people. And okay, here's the thing: is you play for a team that's in San Francisco,
right?
And you know, we all know there's a lot of there's a big gay population in San Francisco.
Really is.
So why the hell are you gonna do that? Like that's dumb. All right, these football players, not all of them, some of them are really, really dumb. Most of them didn't finish college, and the only reason they got to college was because they took an easy route through high school,
and they
happened to be able to run really fast and catch a ball really good, or throw it, or push people, you know, and they got a scholarship. And
then they just took liberal arts and just kind of coasted
yeah, like
through.
Communication. Well, I'm not saying those degrees are less or anything like that, but you know, they
Shout
took
out to Davis.
Sometimes they take really, really easy degrees, and they don't finish them either. That's the funny thing. Is like you go 3 years and you don't want to do that last year because you want to start making money now. I mean, it makes sense because you don't want to get hurt in college and have your draft stock go down. And
exactly.
But I mean, that doesn't matter. This guy isn't like a first. I don't know what round he was drafted in, but this guy isn't like a star, like a multi-million contract. I mean, I'm pretty sure he got like a $1 million signing bonus or something.
But
like that.
He's not somebody if you were to type in famous NFL players, he wouldn't be in the top 10.
Exactly. It's not like a big deal. Well, it is a big deal that he's saying shit because, you know, no football player should be saying shit like this because, I mean, you represent an organization. Just like if I am in a company or I work for a hospital and I tweet, you know, gay people burn in hell, you know, or they should, you know, then I'll probably get fired. So, you know, these people think that they're like, I don't know,
above that. It's
like get paid more or whatever.
I don't know what it is because it's like you feel like, okay, like your opinion doesn't reflect on, you know, your career. Yeah, exactly. Like I understand freedom of speech and everything like that, but you are representative of something else, and I feel like they think that because they're like a celebrity in a sense, or you know, whatever, an entertainer, they're above that. Like, oh yeah, I'm allowed to say whatever I want or whatever, and it doesn't have to fall back. And it's like, dude, you should recognize by now, like, that's not how it works. But I don't know if you guys have seen, since all this went down, he privatized his Twitter account.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You have to be following. I'm assuming you have to be accepted as a follower of him in order to see his tweets.
If you are already following him, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, then you're already following him.
The damage is done. It's the internet.
Yeah.
He's not going to
It's there forever.
Yeah,
it made me laugh because somebody else tweeted predicting like his next tweet was going to be something along the lines of, my account was hacked. Oh, I don't know.
If he says something like that, then he is hardcore trying to cover his booty hole.
I mean, they're going to make him apologize anyway. They do it all the time for everything. You know, when Adrian Peterson, they didn't make him apologize, but I'm pretty sure they pushed him to do it. Whenever he beat the shit out of his, he didn't beat it. Well, I don't know. I've heard a lot of things about that Adrian Peterson story.
When he supposedly beat the shit out of that child.
I mean, we know he hit him, but the thing is,
hit and beat the shit out of are two different things.
Exactly, and it also is different depending on what you define as beat the shit out of. You know,
like, do you define it as he hit him and poop came out, or?
Oh no, that's definitely beating the shit out of him. But like, I mean,
he could try to do the Mel Gibson. I was dehydrated.
Yeah, but whatever, you know, the guy needs to just, you know, represent his organization, start thinking better.
Regardless of what your like opinion is on the situation, first of all, it's done. Like, I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen at some point, and it happened. So you kind of have to deal with it. Like, but it just, to me, it shouldn't be such a controversial issue anymore. Not like nowadays, like. There's so many other things that are like pressing issues right now.
I honestly don't think gay marriage is like a controversial issue anymore.
Mm-hmm.
No,
it hasn't been for a while. Honestly, I feel like it's just people just were holding it down for whatever reason. You know.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's really like I'm really hoping that it's not gonna be the case. But like, to me, this is, you know, this was a big civil rights movement, you know, for this generation, just like. For you know, previous ones, the actual like
today's a big day, or yesterday was a big day.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping that like this won't take as long to just become accepted as become an accepted part of society or whatever. Because I mean, even today, like even with last week, we've seen that there's still like a lot of racism in America, and like
Oh yeah,
people who. That's the thing. Like I couldn't. I went to for majority of my high school, I went to a predominantly Caucasian high school, and it used to like irk me to no one to hear teachers and students say, racism, that's not even really a thing anymore. Racism is dead and stuff. And it's like I kind of want to like go back to high school and be like, so what was that about racism? Well, that's
dead.
just one instance, It's like this.
But you're saying that it's dead and it's gone forever.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're still wrong.
And it's
Choke
like
on it, cracker.
people. I feel like people are going to recognize race, just like people are going to recognize like, oh, I'm straight, this person's gay, but that doesn't mean that you can't still view each other as equals. And I just I'm hoping that that's something that will come soon.
Yeah.
No, but it's like I want to compare racism to diarrhea. All right, sometimes it's really bad, and even when it's not showing up, it'll still eventually show up again later on because of whatever reason that makes it worse again.
Yeah, like something's always gonna cause it to flare up. But exactly. I don't know. It's just
like hemorrhoids or diarrhea.
Chipotle.
I don't know. Me and Manny had a teacher who put she said something about like how every like
it's
somewhere
only in
down the
like
line
100 years when we're all tan will the only thing that is like relevant, or the only people who are despised or hated against will be women. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. We're taking over, whites. You better fucking apologize tomorrow.
Yeah, well, but like I said, they're gonna make him apologize, and we're moving forward, which is the good thing, It's just see what's the good in the situation. It's just that everything's getting better, like they said in that one damn thing. But
it's goofy because it's like if he said it, like he's not the only one who has opinions like that, and that's to me that's such a like shitty comparison. Like I'm gonna compare gay marriage to pedophilia and incest. Like that's so like that's I don't foresee ever anyone making that acceptable. First of all, it was acceptable to get married when you were 10, 80, 90 years ago or whatever, or 200. I don't know how long ago.
I would say like 300 years ago.
People were getting married at extremely young ages. So
it's like a 12-year-old to like they used to have those parties where like they would have like 13-year-old girls like, oh, they've just become a woman.
Yeah,
so
her flower.
And some like fat, yes, I'm the knighthood of the Castle Lee mission bin, yeah.
But yeah, like so that's already been like dealt with.
Yeah, and I don't see that coming back.
I highly doubt.
There's a reason why that's illegal now, because
exactly
people realize, shit, you know what?
It's not.
This is pretty fucking shitty. We need to not do this. Let them get older and let them be able to think for themselves before we fucking just impose our disgusting
barbarian will. Yeah. Hashtag Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Ages.
Beating piñatas in the shape of Donald Trump.
But it's like
let's move on to the next story, though. So, right. Manny, what you got?
So I'm going to talk about the. Actually, I'm gonna do my super secret story.
All right, go ahead. Do your super secret.
So this is fucking
super secret.
Pew, pew, pew. Anyways, so my super secret story is a man who is called the Watcher. Have either of you heard of this?
Maybe.
No, I have not.
It's fucking creepy. I've been on a really like creepy story. It sounds like a fucking creepypasta. There's a man in England there's a man who
down under.
Yeah, and basically he writes letters to his family. This family moves into this house. A very nice family. Oh, it's in New Jersey. This family moves into a house.
Man, you can't see New Jersey without doing it.
Joey Wheeler here.
Go ahead.
I am the what? Oh, I'll read his letter. Okay, so there's a family in New Jersey, and this is a nice house. It's like a really big, like, fucking $1 million dream home. And apparently they've been getting letters by somebody who calls himself the Watcher. And he has been saying that his family has been stalking the house for generations. And his family in particular has been watching over the house for 90 years. And this is the exact quote. My grandfather watched the house in the 1920s, and my father watched it until the 60s. It is my time now. Do you need to fill the house with the young blood that I requested? And he's been sending these fucking letters to these people. And apparently every person who's been living in this house for like the last 4 or 5 owners have been getting these letters of these people who are like, do you have the young blood I requested? You know, I am the watcher of this house, blah blah blah, and all this other stuff. And he's fucking creepy as shit. He's been sending these letters. He's been watching them, like he knows what bedroom that people are sleeping in, and he goes, oh, you know, I'm glad to see that somebody's using my old room, though your kids look lovely. Are they the young blood that will be sacrificed to me? And he just says like this creepy ass shit. And one of the things he says, this is I'm imagining him being Joey Wheeler. So, you have changed it and made it so fancy. It cries for the past and what it used to be in the time wizard, when I roamed its halls, when I ran from room to room imagining the life with the rich occupants there. And now I watch and wait for the day when the young blood will be mine again. My house is turning on me. It's coming after me. I am in charge of it. Let the young blood play again, like I once did. Stop changing it and let it be alone. Because that is my trap card.
Okay, question. Did he really say Time Wizard, or did he just
No,
add the
I
wizard?
said Time Wizard.
Okay.
He just said time, though. But, he's like, yeah, he's going on and on about how the house is being changed and he wants it to go back to its old demeanor. And he just keeps sending these letters, and I guess they're too afraid to move, like, out of the house, but they're too afraid to stay too, which is stupid. I'd fucking leave.
Yeah.
Or I'd take a fucking vial and fill it with like blood from steak and then put it out in the yard and just wait with a gun and then shoot him in the face. But that's just, you know, the one of the not smart reasons to do.
Oh, you think? Okay. Oh, okay.
Be like,
See,
oh, here's the young, and then he'd be like, oh, the young, they finally come in, bah, shoot him right in the mouth. You're dead.
I thought that when
Fuck
he
your
kept
family,
saying
son.
like the young bloods, I thought he meant like, what up, young blood? Like, no, I'm serious, because I thought he just meant like the kids,
could be.
because there's quotes that are like, well, the young bloods play in the basement.
What are
and
other
stuff.
quotes? I've been put in charge of watching this and waiting for its second coming. I am pleased to know your names now and the name of the young blood you have brought to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if he's like, what up, young blood?
A black man. Just,
Yeah, I'm the
His
watcher.
real name's Uncle Charlie.
What if they wore blue there and he's like, what a blood?
Hey,
Oh,
say
no.
Nah, we need to stop before we get found out. Hey, say cuz again, blood.
It's popping 5.
Real talk.
Drink water from a cup. Nah. What you say? What you say? A blup.
Cup. That's right, son.
A bup. A bup. Not a cup.
Fuck around with that.
A bup.
Anyways, besides, you know, all that. So yeah, if somebody started writing me letters, I would just kind of like go outside and like just hold up the middle finger every hour and just wait. Because no one's breaking into this house. If I die, you
And
know,
you're just leaving it in the mailbox.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
why
leave
don't you
it
just like take a picture of like a middle finger, just like post it into the mailbox and be like, yeah.
I'll take a letter and put it in like one of
I
those
would
big
rig it
vanilla
and like
envelopes.
have it to where it'll when
grenade.
you open it. I'm not trying to kill a guy.
Accidentally kill the mailman.
Get like one of those like things that just shoots inks onto people's faces, or
Get a
baby
video
powder.
camera.
Or
That's
you
what I was
know
gonna
that
say,
would be a
first
good
of
idea
all.
too.
First
Like,
of all,
put a video camera in a birdhouse and put it up like,
If this is a really nice house and they can afford a really nice house, but they can't
Yeah.
afford a camera.
that's what I'm gonna say.
or
Like,
like-
first of all, why haven't they just set up security cameras like inside and outside? Like paranormal activity, the shit out of the house. First of all, and second of all, how long do you think before this is turned into a shitty movie?
10 years.
soon. There's probably
I
already
give
a
it-
shitty movie about this.
I give it 3.
Probably fucking starring Michael Cera.
Hey, why do you hate him so
know.
much?
I think Manny's hate
Like, why do
stems
they
from a
want-
very
why do they want
sexual
my blood?
desire, a very
No.
carnal desire for
Either
his
you-
mustache.
Carnally, get the fuck out of here.
My name's not Carl.
Coral.
But yeah, okay, so Cam, go ahead and throw in our last story.
Well, my story is not like a major news story. It was just really funny when I heard it. I don't know if you guys heard about the cereal poop smear.
Oh god, it reminds me of that one green tech story on 4chan about the poop bandit.
Oh, the poop bandit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I hope it. I know it might not be true, but the poop bandit was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
But so apparently there's some guy running around Ridgewood just smearing poop.
Jose, keep it together.
Poop's my mortal enemy.
Why? What's wrong with you and poop?
Didn't I tell you the story?
Oh god,
No.
okay, this is a good podcast story.
I never told you the story about when I worked at Wendy's.
Yeah, you did, but you can
do
retell it.
you want to take a trip back to memory lane, Jose?
Yes.
I'll make it shorter than I normally do. But back when I was
I gotta set the scene. Shut up.
What?
It's
okay,
tile floor. Air
Wait,
conditioned.
all right. I'm gonna give some context before you can do that.
Okay.
I was back when I was in high school. My second or third job was at a Wendy's as a fry cook, right? But whenever we closed, they really didn't need too many fry cooks, so one of us would always be relegated to cleaning the lobby, the tables, and unfortunately the restroom. So Manny, go ahead. Now you can set up the scene.
So tile floors, nice, decent Wendy's in a decent part of town. Not too big, not too small. You know, it's pretty dead. There's like one old black guy in the back. A couple like dumbass kids just got out of school doing whatever.
No, you're missing the point too.
You're missing the point, motherfucker. I'm not done.
I was fucking okay. Go ahead. I'll see if you said it right.
No, Jose, is in there. He puts on his little hat. He wants to go and flip some burgers. I'm ready, but they make him be Squidward in the back, and he goes, gets the mop and the bucket. He's like, oh, right, it's gonna be not too bad. Goes into the men's room. Oh, and it's there's one big part.
No, here's what you forgot about.
I'm getting there, fucker.
What?
So,
the people that were in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then all of a sudden the bell rings and like a bunch of people start coming in, and this is like a little league team. And they're coming in to get their chicken nuggets. I don't know, eat it all up, barbecue sauce, everything, be stupid. And as they eat the fast foods, their belly goes gurgle gurgle. Oh, I gotta go, poopsie doopsies. And so they go to the bathroom, and they kind of go in like two at a time or like one.
Yeah, everything's normal though for this point. Like it's nothing out of the ordinary.
It's just like they had a game. They probably lost.
They probably holding that turd in since whatever. Like, go do your business, boys, and flush the toilet.
And then, Martinez, we need a clean.
Yeah, once everybody left.
You got it, Mr. Krabs. And goes in.
Okay, I got it from right here. So they tell me to go clean the restroom, right, after they all left. And I go in, and I bring in the mop, and I bring in everything I need. Lysol, air fresheners.
I will interrupt you for 1 second and
say,
when he sees the Cloverfield monster, put the Cloverfield monster like music in there. So when you hear like the all the hordes.
But basically, I go up to one of the stalls, right, and it's clean. So I'm like, cool, but something stinks. I can smell it. Like, and in my mind, one of the kids didn't flush his toilet.
Smelly smell. It smells.
Yeah, and it was a really smelly smell that you could smell in the air. And like, the first toilet was clean, the second one was clean, and going to the third one, and as soon as I kick open the stall, I just get blasted with like a fucking rancid ass butthole smell. And I had to cover my eyes got watery, and then I take a step back, and then I look, and when I see a fucking monstrosity I've never seen ever in my life before. And Manny calls it Poop Mountain. And basically what it is just like a mound of shit, toilet paper.
It's basically a shit lasagna.
Exactly. It was like shit, toilet paper, stuff from the trash, wrappers, everything combined. But most of it was like 80% shit. And it was just stacked so tight and so high that the lid of the toilet was open. So it was just the rim. And the amount of poop actually stuck out past the rim of the toilet. So this was a monstrosity, right?
They ran a shit train on that toilet.
Yeah, basically that's what they did. Is like, we're gonna take turns, don't flush it, and then pack it with toilet paper. And like at the end, someone had to like step on it or something to like making it really like packed tight, right? So then as soon as I see that shit, I want to quit. I've only been working here for like a week, and I go out and I tell my manager like, yo, I fuck the restroom. I don't want to clean it. You come clean it. And she was, oh, you're just being stupid, you can't ever trust these new people at these jobs. And then she goes into the restroom just to see the damage. And she goes in, and she's black. She's like a old black, not old, but like 30, 40 years old. She's really sassy,
She's in that all hell no age.
Yeah, exactly. She goes in, and then that's exactly what she says. She goes, God damn, oh hell no, you want to She runs to the what's the closet called? The little, it's the closet
storage
with like all
closet,
the materials and shit, right? That she has.
Yeah.
And she pulls out one of those fucking claws, like those grabby claws.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I got this, right? And so I'm watching her from like 10 feet back, and she goes into the stall, and like she has a bandana and she covers her face because When she starts fucking with it, it starts
Alright,
stinking
what color was her
worse.
bandana?
I was gonna ask the same question.
Dark blue.
Dark blue? Alright,
Yeah.
she's fucking with the right click.
Yeah, anyway, she goes in and she starts grabbing it with the claw and like lifting it. And as soon as she does, before that, she flushes the toilet to see if anything goes down, right? And sure enough, when she flushes it, it just breathes and it goes blop. You know? It lifts up slightly and just sits back down like it was covering the water jets or something, apparently.
Oh god.
So she was like, "Oh, we need to do this in little bitty pieces."
We're gonna
And,
need a
she
bigger
would grab
boat.
a big giant mound of this shit, lift it up, and then use her foot to flush the toilet, and then let it go down piece by piece, you know. And it took her about 20 minutes. And she's like, "I got this. You go clean the women's restroom, right?" And like this part isn't that bad, but the real monstrosity
How
had
did
been
you
fucking
keep it
tamed.
together when she was
Me?
doing that? Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't throw up. The only reason I didn't throw up was because I was like 10 feet back and I couldn't really see the shit. I can just hear the, you know, and it's fucking gross. But anyways, I went out to the women's restroom and it was clean pretty much. The only thing that was dirty in there was a pad wrapper on the floor, and I picked it up and I threw it away, and a wrapper for a tampon, right? And I was like, okay, cool. I picked it up and I threw it away. And the first toilet that I see, you know, I was scared of the toilets at this point. I didn't want to look at the toilets. But when I go into the first toilet, there's a tampon in the toilet, you know. And I'm like, oh, shit. And, you know, I was like, oh, God, a tampon. I don't know why I was scared. I was just, you know, knowing that there was something in there kind of terrified me.
Some type of monstrosity.
Yeah, and then at the
that
end,
could
I was like,
be in
oh, it's just a tampon, right? You could tell it was used, though. So I was like, ugh. So I flush it with my foot, and as soon as I flush it, it comes back with a vengeance and like squirts fucking blood everywhere. And it was the grossest thing ever because you could smell it. It was a weird like rancid cherry smell. Like it was kind of sweet, but at the same time, it was like really like pungent. Like if you've ever played Bloodborne and the pungent cocktail, the pungent blood cocktail. That's what I think that would smell like.
God.
But yeah. And after that, I walked out and I told my manager, like, you know what, I can't clean poop mountains and angry tampons. I'm leaving. Deuces, and I quit that day. Never came back. I did come back. Had to come get my check,
But yeah, you didn't come back to work. So here's the real question:
what?
how much money, if you had to grab it with your hands out of the toilet?
Bear hug it all the way to the garbage.
$1 million if you put the Simba symbol on your head with it. 10 million if you smoke it like a cigar.
I do the Simba symbol.
Yeah, I could do the same.
Half a billion if you swallow it.
Swallow how much of it? No, seriously, how much of it? How much do I have to swallow for half a billion?
Cam, stop.
Like, what are we talking? Like a handful?
I mean, have you ever seen a seagull eat a hot dog in one bite?
Okay.
Yeah.
For $500,000? I mean, for half a billion?
$500 million.
How much does electroshock therapy cost? Like 50 grand?
Less than half a billion.
Alright, I think I could do it. I'll probably like throw up, but my family will be set. If I die,
Fuck my family. Ugh.
if I die,
I gotta think
It'll be
about
good
me,
to go.
cuz.
oh man. I mean, I could easily do the Simba symbol.
Oh yeah, I would symbol the shit out of my
Yeah,
forehead.
I
I
do
could-
it on my
Not.
cheeks too.
Now, how much was it for the smoking it like a cigar?
100,000.
See, no, if
Or
I'm gonna
100 something.
100 million. See, if I'm gonna even put it in my mouth, then I might as well just get the $500 million. Oh man.
Yeah, but all right. That's enough of the poop mountain story and
Yeah,
enough
but-
of the news.
No, wait,
Well-
really quick before we finish. I just gotta say about the serial poop smear.
Oh God.
The guy
Oh, yeah,
has his own like villain name. They're calling him the Smear Master.
Is he calling himself that, or is that
No,
what
that's what they're calling him in the news.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Like, is this what villainy has come to in the real world? We have a fucking guy running around putting shit on stuff.
Yo, his fucking arch nemesis would be that dude from Kids Next Door, the toilet guy.
Oh God.
The toilet paper guy.
Yo, holy shit! I just had like that jet fuel can't melt steel beams fucking
Oh,
realization
God.
look on my face,
He could be that guy. He just turned to the dark side.
like Luke.
No, he's brown toilet paper man.
Ew.
All right, but yeah, that's enough of the news. We're gonna go ahead and move on to entertainment. So, what do you got, guys?
Manny.
guys starting out with?
Well, first, big movies last week. Everybody saw Jurassic World except for me. And real quick, yes or no, should you watch it?
Yeah.
Yes, you should,
Okay.
but no, it is not the greatest movie of all time,
It
as
isn't.
some people have said.
Okay, second, did anybody else watch Inside Out other than myself?
I haven't seen it yet.
Which one's Inside Out again?
The Pixar
Pixar
movie.
movie?
Oh no! Oh, you saw that?
I saw it.
How was it?
It's not the best Pixar movie.
But it's not bad.
It's
Tackles
good, but I still don't see how it made as much money as it did.
Tackles
How
the
much money did it
pressing
make?
issue of schizophrenia.
I mean, the whole like moral of the story for that movie was it's okay to be sad, basically.
That's the dumbest shit.
I'm dead
Get the fuck
serious,
outta here,
and they didn't
Pixar.
have a villain in that movie, which surprised me because usually there's always some shithead like Lotso
It was probably just like
or,
it was like inner
or
turmoil.
Sid. Yeah, well, it was inner turmoil, but like it was the girl's inner turmoil, but it was in between the emotions.
I don't know what to do.
Exactly, and like they fucked shit up really bad, but it was good. You should go watch it, especially if you have kids or like a little brother or a little cousin or something.
Or if
I'll
you're a
take
kid at heart.
I can take Rosh Hashanah to it.
So it's not about schizophrenia, though?
No, it's not.
It could be. Pixar
Well, like the
has all
girl's
those
like really
theories.
fucking like moody, but it's not even about puberty.
See, okay, that was all right. This is what I thought when I first saw the trailer. I was like, okay, so they showed like the different emotions and stuff. I'm like, is like puberty gonna like come on and
That's
say
what
like,
I
hey
thought the
guys,
entire
I'm new
time.
here.
But
What's
no,
going on?
she's like 11 or 12, which I mean,
You guys thought
Yeah.
it was worse before. Wait till you get hair.
ew. That would have been funny, but no, they didn't. It wasn't. It had some darkish moments, but it wasn't like that bad.
Mhm.
Sadness tried to hang herself.
No, Sadness never tried doing anything like that. But
Sadness found.
I mean, they had a gay
pills
joke
from-
that made me laugh
What'd they say?
because they were looking for a bear, and Anger's like they moved to San Francisco, and Anger's like, I think I saw a bear. He was big and hairy, and I was like, oh god, a gay bear.
That's funny.
But
Oh,
you know,
hard.
and I think that was actually in a trailer. But the movie was like slightly funny. It wasn't like amazingly funny. It was. I didn't fall asleep during it, but yeah, you know.
Never
That's
fall
good.
asleep during a movie.
The
I paid
last
for.
movie I fell asleep to, the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie, so fucking boring.
I
Jesus
thought it was
Christ.
good. It was just
That
long
movie
as
was
shit.
terrible.
That's what she said.
It was boring as a motherfucker. All them fucking movies are.
It was good, but long as shit.
It's like, I'm Johnny
Yeah.
Depp. I'm the same person. And then it's like a bunch of other random people there to compliment him. Like, oh, you only came here to see me be funny and be cool.
Did
Like, oh, Johnny Depp, hooray! Fucking congratulations.
Yeah, but I mean, what big movies came out this week?
Yesterday Ted 2 came out.
Oh, but I heard that was a piece of crap, and the first
Really?
one wasn't really that good either. In my
I thought the
opinion.
first one was really funny.
The first one was right. The funniest part of the first one is when they're in the diner and he farts and the guy almost throws up.
That
No,
sounds like
Fucking
me.
that wasn't-
cried laughing.
That sounds
The
like
funniest part to me was the end when he, that's been like years, when he gets
If
patched
you
back
haven't
up.
seen
That one
when
spoiler
he's
is
pretends
warning.
when he's pretends he's
Spoiler
retarded.
warning. Yeah, and he's like, hey, I'm fucked up now. Is that
Can we
okay?
say-
Still?
Can we say retarded here?
Go ahead.
Mentally retarded. We have to specify. You can't just say
Look,
retarded.
if you're gonna act, you call your friends retards when they're
I
acting
don't.
retarded. Michael Scott.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just quoting The Office.
But
But yeah,
didn't Dope come out also?
No,
yeah,
Dope
that was
came out
2
last
weeks
week,
ago.
but
Last
week. Last week.
I need to go watch it, but I haven't
I do
gotten
too.
I haven't gotten a chance to watch it, but
I think I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Oh,
I probably will too.
Insidious Chapter 3 was like pretty good. Honestly, the first one to me will always be like the scariest.
The first one was
just-
fucking creepy, man.
Yeah, but
I'll
this
fuck with
one,
Ghosts and shit, as you guys know.
yeah, this one is it's still really good actually. I was surprised because I was kind of like, okay, well, where are they gonna go? Like, is this like a new family? Like now they're getting like terrorized or whatever. But it was cool how they actually tied the story in together. So I'd say if you're looking for a good scary movie to go see, definitely see Insidious Chapter 3. Do not see Poltergeist. I repeat, do not see Poltergeist.
Is it shitty?
That movie is so shitty. It's that movie to me was more of a comedy than a horror movie.
Oh, that's dopey.
Oh, and if you want a good like a butt clenching suspenseful, like actiony thriller kind of movie, San Andreas will have you on the edge of your seat literally from start to finish.
Terry Crews does a great job at playing CJ.
Oh man, he's too big to be CJ.
Nah,
you
man,
could work
get
out in that
CJ
game.
jacked, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't remember CJ being like that fucking tall too.
He
Well,
was
shut the fuck up.
Buster.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any other movies other than Ted 2. I mean, the Terminator
Max.
Genesis movie, did that come out?
No, it comes out next week.
No,
Well, actually, no, it
I've
comes
been
out on
hearing
Tuesday. I'm
Really,
sorry.
really bad things about that one already.
The other one was okay. Like,
Which
they're
I
not
thought,
really gonna make it that much better.
yeah,
They
I
put
thought
themselves
that
in a fucking corner by already like deciding what was gonna happen in the future. Like, if they change it, then blah blah blah. But
well, I don't know, because I thought that the one that came out before it with Sam Worthington, the third, I thought that one was actually pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah, a lot of, like, to me, the one that I'd probably out of all of them dislike the most would be the third Terminator movie. And it wasn't even, that was the one with the girl cyborg thing that comes back.
Oh yeah, that was dopey.
Yeah, it wasn't even that it was like so bad. It was just like, okay, here's my, like, the thing I never understood. Eventually, John Connor's supposed to be like the savior of mankind and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So how does he go from, first he's like a punk kid teenager, then he's like like, for lack of better words, hobo in Terminator 3, and then suddenly he becomes like the fucking most militant,
like an army trained,
yeah.
fucking
When
commander.
did you, like, that makes as much sense to me as the fact that Bob Saget is somehow the father in How I Met Your Mother, even though the guy's already an adult throughout the entire show. Like, how? Like,
Saget,
you don't
and
just
try
be,
to, like, at the end of the How I Met Your Mother, it's
don't tell me
because
because I still haven't seen it. I don't know. It's just like, how do you become Bob
And it goes into
Saget when
Ted
you're
Lasso.
already 30? Like,
I don't know.
but yeah, no. So that's why that movie was dopey to me, because like I never understood how like he goes from like a punk teenager to an adult still with no military training to the fucking most badass hero
When
that
you're a
the
bum
world
on
has
the
ever
streets,
seen.
you learn how to command rats.
plot armor.
Fearless.
But anyways,
plot armor,
there is a
there you
couple of movies that I do. Well, one movie in particular that I want to mention. It hasn't come out yet, and it's not really a movie; it's a documentary.
Oh hey.
Manny knows what it is.
Jesus Camp.
It's called Cartel Land, and it comes out, I believe, in 5 days from the 27th. So that means that is July 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
Or the second.
Or the 2nd. I don't remember.
I don't know. How many days are there in July?
I believe there's 30. But,
So,
but yeah, the movie, and it's about
The cartels in Mexico.
it follows two different vigilante type people, and it's a true story about a
Who's? I know it's El Doctor and who else?
there's a doctor. I forgot what the guy, but he's an American, and he's like in Arizona, and he's fighting with like a bunch of ex-military, and like they have a little squadron that goes around making sure people can't come over, and like drug dealers and whatnot.
I'm telling you, if they have La Sombra Negra in there, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, because they don't give a fuck.
No, well, I'm just saying, like, this movie is gonna be pretty good. I've been hearing really good things, and cartel, info about the cartels is pretty actually interesting. People love like mafias and shit like that, but that's not why I want to watch this, because I want people to see, like, hey, we really should do something about these cartels.
Yeah, because they pretty much own Mexico.
Exactly, and Mexico's right underneath us, like they're out our taint. Like it's.
And then give it a lick wherever they want.
So they're not giving it a lick; they're fucking shocking it with drugs. It's like, hey, here you go, stick it up your butt, please, and
But yeah.
That
and,
movie, we should. I want to watch it. I probably will watch it, and I'll talk about
I'll
it next
watch it.
episode. But yeah. So I mean, any other movies?
Yeah, well, movies that I'm excited for because they're actually finally starting to get things rolling. Suicide Squad. They got
don't get me started
What?
on that.
You don't like Suicide Squad?
I don't like. Okay, do you like? There's a few reasons why I don't like it. One, if the Joker looks like what he looks like in all those fucking pictures,
He does.
no, then no, it's gonna be fucking stupid.
He drives a Lambo, right?
It's gonna be fucking stupid. It's gonna be he looks like a fucking idiot. People don't fucking know now. This is my rant for this fucking episode. People don't know how to take a superhero's goddamn costume and put it to the right thing. Heath Ledger's Joker was done pretty well. Even like Jack Nicholson Joker, like he still looked funny, but like he wasn't too over the top, and it matched his like really murdery, giggly type of humor. This Joker looks fucking stupid. It looks like if you had $100 that your mom gave you to go to Hot Topic and have a Joker costume for Comic-Con. That's what he looks like. He looks fucking stupid as shit.
Here's the thing,
He really
though. I
does.
feel like the one thing that can save that Joker is if the acting's really good.
If the acting is good, I will look past it. It'll still bug me, but I'll look past it. But Jared Leto, how do you say his name?
I think it's Leto. Or maybe Leto.
I like
Potato.
looked over some of his stuff and I like watched some of his acting things, and he's an alright actor. I don't know if he can match like the crazy that Joker
Well,
can
what
match.
was that one movie, Dallas Buyers Club, where he played a
the not transsexual, but
tranny?
and
and had AIDS or some shit like that.
Yep.
Well, then I guess it'll be good
drag
at being
queen.
weird. So.
And he played really creepy in that
Yeah,
role.
he did it. Well, he did a really good job in that role. That movie
We'll
was really
see.
good though.
A lot of people like, fucks with like Batman. All the new Batman movies were pretty
Well,
shitty.
here's the thing, though. I
Second
do
was
like
good.
this, though, that they're taking a little bit of of creative differences on the movie, because that's always pissed me off. Like, every superhero has to be tried and true. When there's 6,000 variations where you can get your content from for movies
Exactly,
and TV
yeah.
shows,
But these aren't heroes.
But that's the thing.
The comic book
villains have
characters, though.
different variations too. There's
Yeah.
different forms of Venom, or
Shoot, you know what Joker I actually used to like a lot?
What?
You guys remember, I think it was The Batman, was that the name of the WB show? And he had dreads and a straight jacket with the sleeves.
That wasn't
were
too bad.
oh
'cause
yeah, and he was
Yeah.
really fucking jacked, right?
Yeah, well, he was always hunched over and stuff.
Yeah,
but
he had the long ass.
He had the weird fighting style.
He
where
would
he,
wear
jump
a
straight jacket, but he
and-
had the sleeves hanging
exactly, and he looked really fucking cool.
down.
And he break dance fought. Yeah, I
Yep,
remember that. Was
he did
pretty cool.
capoeira or something like that.
I like
Yeah.
that, and that show was actually decently successful. I mean, it went on for a while on Saturday mornings.
Yeah. Till people forgot about Saturday mornings.
Well, I mean, Saturday morning cartoons still exist. It's just not as
Where? Not on WB.
No, not on WB, but on Disney XD and
Oh yeah.
shit like that.
But yeah. So what I was saying was I'm excited, whatever about it. They just released some set photos a couple days ago.
I'll watch it, but at the same time, I'm not super excited about it.
Well,
Same
here's
thing
why
with
I am.
Batman vs Superman. I'll watch it, but I'm not super excited.
Oh, I'm excited about that. But here's why I'm excited. I've never seen a movie that was completely centered around a team of villains. And so I don't know how am I supposed to who do I root for? You know what I mean? So that's how I'm that's one of the things I'm really interested
Well,
about
they're
is
villains
seeing
doing
how it
good
plays
things,
out.
right? Isn't that the point of Suicide Squad?
See, I thought so, but I don't know. It's just weird.
And I mean, anti-heroes aren't nothing new.
Anti-heroes aren't, but I've never pictured the Joker as an anti-hero. The closest thing he ever got to having some sympathy from me was the Killing Joke.
Oh,
and that was
the backstory on the Killing
yeah,
Joke?
yeah. That was just even pretty much towards the end, but that was just because Alan Moore is a phenomenal writer. But yeah, the other thing is they're hinting at who's gonna play Deathstroke, and they said Scott Eastwood. I honestly think that it should be Liam Neeson. I'm sorry, but I think he'd be really good as Deathstroke because Deathstroke's supposed to be older, and Liam Neeson is our generation's older badass. So I think that he should have played Deathstroke.
Like I said, I really don't care at this point, but maybe it's good. Hopefully it is good. That way they can make better superhero movies. But yeah, Ant-Man's coming out pretty soon too.
Yeah.
That one looks like it'll be the fighting scenes look pretty cool, but I feel like it could be really fucking stupid if they do it wrong.
Yeah, I'm really nervous about Ant-Man because I'm I just don't want Marvel to fall back into the Hulk, the first Hulk type of
and remake
Marvel
it 5,000
movies.
times.
Not even the remakes, but just I want okay, so every Marvel movie that's come out in the past, we'll say 10 years, just about we can say has been good, has been successful, has actually been a good movie that you'd want to watch more than once, Iron Man, all the movies that have come out. And I'm this movie, I love Paul Rudd. I did not picture him as a Marvel hero at all.
Well, wasn't Ant-Man a criminal first?
The first one wasn't. The second one was, and that's the one that they're following for this movie is the second Ant-Man. He was a thief. But it's so weird because I don't picture him as an action star. You know what I mean? That's having Jimmy Fallon play a superhero. But it's really I'm I'm very hesitant, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be good.
Well,
Because
I think
don't
that the
want
thing about it is that, like, it has the potential, but
It also has
with
the
a
flop
C.
potential too. Like the idea around it just was like, yo, you pick the guy who can go small.
Yeah, I mean, but Ant-Man as a hero, he's not on like my list of like favorite heroes, but he's got like his perks. But the whole like the thing with me is literally my like my fear for this movie comes from the fact that I don't want them to try and make it into like a Marvel comedy movie, like comedy action like the old ones. Like I don't want this to be like, oh, we're gonna make
Fantastic
this
Four.
super. Yeah, exactly. Fantastic
Where
Four.
he's dancing is over.
Yeah, stretching his arms.
Fucking
He's gonna
hips and shit.
watch me get small. Like no, I don't. If this movie is like Fantastic Four or like the Hulk, like the first one, like
I don't think it
both of
will
those
be.
movies.
But if it fails, just because the idea behind it is dumb. But it's not gonna be like, you know, like, oh, Ant-Man, let's go see Ant-Man. Not like Iron Man, let's go see Iron Man. You know, it's like if you're like,
Well, it's because like those big Avengers people just stick out easier. Like it's easier to market for like Iron Man or something than it would be. Than it kind of is for Ant-Man.
Well, see, that's the thing. I feel like if they would have done like Pym, like his Ant-Man,
Yeah,
because
that's Scott Lang, right?
Yeah, yep,
And I want the first Ant-Man.
exactly.
His wife is banging in the comic books too. She
But
might
like,
be a loss, but I'd sting her. Anyways.
but no, like I feel like because Pym, like he had his like faults. Like okay, yeah, Scott Lang used to be a thief, but like Pym, like his wife and him were damn near estranged because he was so focused on like he was another like Bruce Banner where he was so focused on his
work that he can't
his work,
bang
yeah,
the shit of his wife.
Yeah, and she was like on the verge of like leaving him and stuff like that, and he was so big. I almost cracked it. I almost cracked 50 feet, like all that stuff, and like we're just gonna bypass all that. Like, yeah, I know you guys have never seen an Ant-Man movie before, but we're just gonna skip straight to the second Ant-Man. Throw you guys in there.
Him. But didn't he make Ultron? No, you shut up. He didn't make Ultron.
You saw who made Ultron. You watched the movie.
Yeah.
This is different. But yeah, so I don't know.
Speaking of Marvel movies, so this little ass boy is Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's another disappointment for me.
Well, you saw what Sony said about that, right? That their
Sony
one requirement
see
for
this.
Marvel to be able to have like creative direction of the movie was that Spider-Man had to be white and straight.
Why would Spider-Man be gay?
I don't know, man. Today anybody can be gay.
Did they mean the actor, or did they mean like
actual Spider-Man?
The actual
like,
Spider-Man, like in
he can't
character.
flip into Greg Stacy's hair.
Okay, so all right. Here's my thing with Tom Holland. I've seen the kid act. He's a very good actor. I don't know if you guys saw The Impossible or not, but that movie.
I've not seen any movie that he's been.
Okay, that movie almost brought me to tears.
No, but fucking anything brings you to tears, Cam.
No, it doesn't. But listen, here's where like I'm okay with it because I know that Marvel was looking for a younger, like they wanted to play up like his high school time, not like because you know every time they've done a Spider-Man movie, you get like 2 minutes of him in high school and then suddenly he's like graduating. They wanted to play up like I'm a high school student, but I'm also a superhero, and I have to figure out how to balance the two type thing.
I mean, this is gonna be a kid's movie.
Is a high school student.
But here's where like I'm not excited. Like this kid to me does not look anything like what I would have pictured Spider-Man. Like, all right,
yeah, he doesn't have that look to it
at all.
Really doesn't. He looks like a weenie. He looks like a baby.
It's like if they picked Frankie Muniz to fucking play Spider-Man back when he was in Malcolm in the Middle,
or fucking Michael Cera before Superbad.
Oh god,
throwing that out there.
But,
anyways,
yeah,
can we just do Donald for Spider-Man?
Well, he already is Spider-Man.
Like, can we do like Donald on the big screen as Spider-Man already?
It's not gonna happen.
Can we have some? I'll fucking starting a Kickstarter, making my own independent Spider-Man movie. I'll go to jail. Fuck it. I'll join a gang tomorrow.
Take the hyphen out.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Soderman.
Spooderman.
Oh, instead of The Amazing Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man.
Honestly, I could say Spectacular. Maybe that would work too.
Just call it Spectacular. Don't even call it Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Just like fucking
Man of Steel.
Yeah, Man of Steel. There you go. Just a tagline.
You know it's Superman. But yeah, just have him like that.
But yeah, no, I mean, like obviously I'm gonna go see it. Everyone's gonna go see
No,
it.
I'm gonna watch it.
But there were so many other people that they could have picked that to me would have been a better
They
Spider-Man.
also could have just kept Andrew Garfield.
Yeah,
But
and okay,
what do
I
I
read
know?
something.
I'm just a stupid fucking kid who doesn't know anything.
I read
About
something,
bad
and
casting choices. Dragon Ball Evolution, throwing that out there too. Fuck the people who made that goddamn
Justin
movie.
Chatwin.
And it has 2 fucking more movies coming.
Oh god. But
Like,
okay.
if you want to make $1 billion, this is what you go and you say, hey, don't fucking change anything. Oh, but we thought it'd be really cool if like Goku would like see No, he doesn't see fucking anybody. You see this? You have your fucking kids watch the thing, and you do exactly that. Oh, well, wouldn't it be cool? No, I don't fucking care what you think would be cool. Shut your fucking mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. Just do this. He dies. He runs across the thing, and people come, and Tien gets his fucking arm punched off, and Yamcha's a piece of shit, and Gohan's scared, and they're just like, oh, 3 hours. And
Are
then
you
Goku
done?
comes down and
But what
beats.
if instead
No,
of
I'm not
what if
fucking
instead
done.
of Dragon Balls we have Dragon Rings?
No, why don't you fucking put a dragon cock ring on your asshole and get rammed?
Then it wouldn't be
By,
a cock ring.
Then it'd be on a dick. It would just be in his butt too.
Manny. But anyways, Cam, what were you saying?
Oh, fuck, I forgot. I know I was gonna say that, like, as far as other choices that I had thought would be better for Spider-Man, Styles from Teen Wolf. I think,
Dylan O'Brien?
Yeah, I think he would have made a good Spider-Man.
He would have too. Here's the thing, like, I wanted...
Huh.
Okay, Spider-Man isn't like a super jacked person, so,
Yeah,
you know.
no.
Like skinny.
Oh,
Andrew
that's-
Garfield was
okay,
like a good build for it, you know, because he wasn't
Yeah.
jacked, he was lanky, and
He
like...
did a really good job with like the awkward nerdy too. Like that's
Mhm.
one of the main reasons why I liked him. I was like, he plays a really good like socially awkward kid.
Yeah.
but
And-
people said
that was what I was
they
gonna
liked
say.
this Spider-Man better than they liked this Peter Parker, and I was like, no, I like both of them better
Yeah.
than Tobey
They were both
Maguire's
pretty
Peter
good.
Parker
His
and Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was really good too.
Like Peter
Like how he
Parker
was, like,
or
quippy
Tobey
and
Maguire's Peter
quirky.
Parker was okay, and the Spider-Man was really bad in my opinion because like he wasn't like cocky. He was more like a ha ho ho, how's your sister type of guy, you know. Like, that's how what that Spider-Man was, you know. And then thanks for, you know, I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, you know.
And then jumps off a roof.
Exactly.
Here's what I was gonna say. I read somewhere, and I don't know. You guys can fact check it. I don't know if it's true or not. And they said Andrew Garfield didn't want to do a third Amazing Spider-Man.
He was signed for
what?
5 movies, I thought.
Yeah.
So.
God
That's
damn.
what. But they said apparently that this was the article I read. It was that he didn't want to do a third one. It wasn't that that they didn't want to cast
That's
him.
crazy.
But I highly doubt that because
I doubt
like,
it too.
I'm gonna call Andrew Garfield right now.
like, I mean, why would you like? Because there was also a rumor years back that, or not years, like a year or two ago, that Chris Evans was gonna give up acting once his contract was up with Captain America.
I mean, hey, you never know. You could just have a religious awakening and just quit the 49ers.
But I just felt like they should have picked somebody that looks like they can grow taller and grow
Yeah,
like more
because this kid's
muscular.
19 and he's 5'6".
Exactly.
I'm
I'm
not
like,
expecting.
I thought he was
Yeah,
like 17. God
No,
damn.
They
he's
better
19
pick somebody
years
else
old.
to fucking act for him. Whenever like in another one, that's the thing. I want to see a fucking full Spider-Man set of
Yes.
movies where
Yeah.
they're
Like-
where all of them are good. You know, like
Mhm.
Spider-Man 1 was okay, Spider-Man 2 was better, Spider-Man 3 was bad.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 1 was okay, Spider-Man 2 was better, but we
But
never get to
that's
see
where
the
it
end.
ends.
Yeah, it's just fucking over. You know.
Yeah,
all the
and
shit
how
that
do you
happened.
just end like that? Pisses me off. Like, how there was a whole story that was developing there, and it's just not gonna happen anymore.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
Like-
I want to see. My biggest thing was that disappoints me the most about the Spider-Man movie is that there's not going to be a Venom movie anymore.
Yeah.
They're not doing that at all anymore.
They might, but I think that's
It's gonna
on the
be
back
hard.
burner now. Like, because they have
Now
to
Venom's
reset the
gonna
world
be-
over. Like,
A
I mean,
preteen.
So-
what are they gonna do now?
they-
If they introduce like Eddie Brock in this movie or whoever they want to pick to be Venom, you know, like
It would be Eddie if they're keeping it like
high
in
school.
the actual contingency. Yeah. Well, no, because
Flash Thompson
well,
becomes
yeah.
anti-Venom.
I would be
Because like I
fucking
said, it
pissed
could
if
be
they jumped
Flash
the gun
or
that fucking
Eddie
far.
or you know, it depends on how they want to do it.
No, it has to be Eddie first. You can't fucking.
Well, isn't
skip
Eddie
it.
the every like iteration of Eddie is it's the whole Daily Bugle thing.
Yeah.
No, not
Talking
Ultimate.
about like. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on.
Ultimate Spider-Man. It's different because it was his parents worked alongside Peter Parker's parents on a project, and then he ends up taking Peter. He searches for Peter, finds him, and then shows him the it's like Project Venom, and it's the symbiote. and then I
Oh, so
forget
kind of like the
exactly what else
Spectacular,
happens.
or I don't remember what cartoon it was, but something like that. Like they found the Venom symbiote
Yeah,
in a
it's
lab.
Spectacular Spider-Man, because they
Yeah.
went to high school, but he was older, and he went to college to play
Oh, yeah, and he
football.
came
Oh no, he
back,
went to
yeah.
college. He stopped playing football, and he went to college for like.
And they were
smart stuff.
friends, right?
Yeah, they were
'Cause he
friends.
comes,
And
what's
then,
up, Parker?
So
yeah,
he
and then,
became
well, until he went to he became Spider-Man, and he would like have to leave his friends behind. Like, oh, I have to go run and hide because there's a villain here, and he becomes Spider-Man. And then Eddie Brock would be like, oh, how come you just like abandoned us like that? What's wrong
Yeah.
with you, you pussy?
Yeah.
And then he was like, wasn't Peter's friend, and then he finds out that Peter Parker is. Oh yeah, because he tries to kill the symbiote, and he's just like, no, I thought I was gonna get the lab back, and the symbiote like senses his anger and Palpatine's the shit out of him.
which one of the cartoons was it where Harry becomes Venom for like a split second? I think.
That actually might have been Spectacular.
Yeah, because
No.
like he's there at a party and like he's getting mad that Peter
Yeah.
keeps leaving, and then he finds out that Peter is Spider-Man or some shit, and then like he gets the Venom symbiote, and like it just makes him like act out in anger.
No, it's not. It's
Are you
not
sure?
Spectacular.
I'm
I'm
pro-
very sure because he became he took the Goblin Green and he had like those fits of anger, but he would just black out, and it was his dad who became the Goblin and framed what's his face for it, Harry Osborn.
Well, anyways, that's enough of Spider-Man. So let's move on to anime. Anything big in anime? Well, let me say, Naruto is finally getting real with Guy Madara.
Oh my fucking goodness. Well, first off, Cam is a weenie and doesn't like to read, so
I'm gonna read
heavy
it.
spoiler tags. Next week, Bruce Lee will be fighting zombie evil Jesus, or at least he will be seeing Daddy Bruce Lee fight the water ballerinas
The
with
7
swords,
water battle arenas with butter knives.
with butter knives, and we're gonna get that. And Daddy Bruce Lee is going to take an 8-hour energy and fuck some shit up.
Oh,
And,
really quick, sorry to cut you off. It was
okay.
Ultimate Spider-Man that happened.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The
Well,
MTV one that was like the weird like
No,
3D
No,
animation.
no, the new one that's out with
Oh,
Drake
that
Bell.
fucking
That one's not bad, actually.
No, it's
It's
not.
like-
It got better. It was really annoying
it's
and
too,
shitty
yeah,
at the
because it'd be
beginning.
like, oh, jump cuts and fourth wall breaks. Yeah.
Let me
Like,
talk to
oh,
you guys for a
I'm
second.
22 years old, motherfucker. Just show me Spider-Man beating people up. That's all I want to see.
The show's not made for you, Manny, so get your ass out of here.
It should fucking be made for me.
No, it shouldn't, because then you'd rant about everything. Spider-Man
No, 'cause
didn't
then it'd be
poop here,
perfect.
you know, or
Spider-Man beating people's ass.
I want to
Bang.
see the iteration of Spider-Man that can shoot web out through his butt, you know.
Timmy Turner.
They don't shoot it out of their butt, Jose.
Or you want to see fucking
Ultra swine.
anyways, so yeah, the Naruto's getting real. The manga, the spin-off of the Naruto manga is ending soon.
Also getting real.
Kind of.
We have Romaine activating her Kuya punch, while Cotton Candy Hair or Princess Bubblegum is still being a bitch and not doing anything about herself. We have what do we call Papa Abandonment?
Papa Abandonment, that's a good one
Okay,
right
yeah,
there.
Papa Abandonment is just like, hey,
Smug right now. Hey,
smug.
you see that?
That's,
I made that.
or maybe I didn't. Who knows?
No, we know that he
Like,
made it at least.
yeah, but and then shit.
Oh, and then
What
we
do
have Shin Chan over there making fat versions of himself. Remember?
Yo, when Daddy Abandonment punched that baby in the fucking face.
Oh, with
I
the
laughed.
extra hand or whatever?
Yeah, he Falcon punched shit out of him.
Yeah, he basically
He was
turned
like-
into a fist and just like,
He was just, and he was purple, so he was like, Adrian Peterson.
Oh,
and just,
God. And teaching his child how to act good in school.
yeah, he just like fucking Viking punch. But, you know, getting real. The second trailer for the Baby Blonde movie is out. We see some of the antagonists. Baby Blonde is using a flock of seagulls, it looks like, while Daddy
Okay.
Abandonment is channeling his first crush's spectacular attack or spectacular move that he likes to spam
Yeah.
to train him, and then other stuff. Yeah.
Trailer was good. I'm excited for the movie. I'm just hoping
See-
that the main doesn't kick the bucket.
Yeah.
But
That'd be kind of shitty. But, it'd be
it could
cool,
be good.
too.
It could be good.
I like
if they do
seeing
it right.
people die.
Yeah,
Anyways.
that's why. Oh,
So-
shit. Arkham fucking Arkham Knight.
Arkham
oh,
Knight,
fuck.
so
I just had like a
also,
big plot
spoiler
twist
alert.
no jutsu
Yeah, no kidding.
yesterday when I
There's
fucking
a
got to the
couple.
first plot twist. Did not see that coming at all. And I'm kind of sad now because, like, that person got so much shit. And then, like,
Yeah, and then the thing about it is, like, I wish there was one or two scenes where you see, like, well, actually, no, there is one where you see Batman mourn or, like, take a minute for himself. If you go into the Arkham evidence room and you go up to, Cam, you played Arkham City and beat it, right?
Yeah.
You go up to the evidence locker, and if you find Talia al Ghul's thing, he'll, like, put his hand on it, and he's, like, all sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
well, like, right after it happened, he was really fucking depressed, too, remember?
Yeah, because he was like, man, she gave some wicked dome.
And then he got back, and he's like, okay, I'm cool. Alfred,
Like-
what the fuck do I need to beat the shit out of now?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is me having still not played Arkham Knight. My predictions, I'm going to give my predictions. You guys can't tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
I'm assuming the Joker
Yes.
isn't dead.
Well, no, I don't know.
Okay, this is, I don't know, this
Oh,
one's
you'll be
probably
disappointed
wrong.
for that, actually.
This one, okay, well, whatever. Based on what I was assuming.
You were watching
I was-
the E3 presentation with me,
Yeah, I watched it with you.
and you saw what the fuck happened in the beginning scene.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean anything. But okay, here's
the
what.
oven?
Yeah, here's my predictions as having not played the game at all. Joker's not dead, and somehow he's actually the Arkham Knight. You can't tell me if I'm right or wrong.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far to see the identity. Manny knows the identity, but I don't
I
know
do.
it
You
yet.
can't tell
I
me
will
if I'm
say,
right or wrong.
without spoiling anything, playing the game, we're doing Arkham. Oh, actually, before we do this, I want to finish up with anime and stuff. Monkey Boy grew and went 4 levels stronger, got his big ass arm, and channeled his inner handsome gorilla, and fucked up Mango Flamingo with a fucking Captain Falcon super Kuya punch. Basically, Goku's super Dragon Fist from the movie with Hirudegan. And yeah, that was One Piece. But yeah, so Arkham Knight gameplay really fucking good. Pain in the fucking ass because there's a lot of people who can't be disarmed like the normal way. So if you play it on hard or New Story Plus, you're gonna get fucking pissed off. Fight's really good. The stealth is really cool. I like the fear takedown
Ooh,
they
yeah.
have. That is really fucking good. Fuck the Riddler. He's an asshole.
Yeah,
because
fuck the
he forces you-
Batmobile. That's the
Fuck
biggest
the
thing I hate.
Batmobile first. The Batmobile is a piece of shit because they force it on
Like,
you.
riding around in it is cool, but actually having to switch into tank mode and fight, it's so tedious because some of these tanks take like 2 or 3 shots to kill.
Then you have the missile launchers and all that shit.
Yeah.
So that knocks it down some points. The story, pretty good. What the fuck moments add up to it too, and I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? Everything's crazy. And then everything happens with the Arkham Knight, drops down about 2 or 3 points in my own book. Ending, still kind of shitty. They could have done something better with that. The true ending, which is if you get all the prisoners and activate all the maximum security inmates and lock them up, you do Project Nightfall or Operation Nightfall. Stupid as fucking shit. Drops down even more points in my book. So
What would you give it rating wise?
right now, with the ending and everything that I've just seen, 7.2.
So that probably means the game's a 9. It's just Manny's really like for me
Like,
right now the game's at an
past all that,
8.5.
Yeah, like where you are, Jose, it's brilliant and it's really, really good. But they do a Shadow of Mordor for the final boss. So yeah.
Oh, but I was expecting that with Scarecrow's levels and shit. You never really fight him because he's a bitch and he just likes to
Well, no,
fucking gas
not
you.
that final boss.
What boss? Oh, there's
The
another
knight.
one?
No, like the Arkham Knight's boss fight.
Oh.
It's so dumb. Like I wanted a fist fight, like a really cool martial art.
Well, I told you,
You
like,
have to
the
do
whole
counters
fucking
and stuff.
Arkham Knight's just a weenie, alright, in cool armor, and it just happens to be kind of jacked.
That and there's no way to say this without spoiling it, but god damn,
Yeah, don't fucking say it.
Yeah, just don't say it.
I want to, because like you guys are just like, oh, Manny's being Manny, but like this adds to it. Okay, fuck it. You know how they said the Arkham Knight was original character?
It's not.
He's
Yeah.
not.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He's
that's
not.
what I
He's not a
figured.
fucking original character. And it's so, when you finally see it, Jose, you'll see what I mean, and I'll go on like the really big rants about like why Rocksteady basically was like, well, we could think of a new character, but
No, they said that the character
eh.
itself, like the Arkham Knight, was supposed to be new, but the character who's actually Arkham Knight isn't new.
No, that's the thing. Like it's basically a rip off of another character. And it's stupid. It really is. And I'm like, you guys are really that fucking lazy that you can't just call the game something else instead, and like do it to that.
Well, that's what I never understood. Why is it called Arkham Knight? It should have been called like Arkham, Fall or something.
Yeah, Arkham Falls, Arkham Demise,
Or Arkham's
Batman
End or something
Nightfall.
like that. Or I don't know. They definitely should have took like a. That's the only thing I liked about like the third Batman movie, or the Dark Knight movie, was that it ended. The Batman is like, fuck this shit, I'm leaving. Like.
Yeah.
It's like putting a coat on a little boy who's scared.
Bruce.
Who are you? I'm I'm Batfuck.
Oh, I liked it whenever you're playing as Harley Quinn, and you're fighting Nightwing, and when Nightwing shows up, she goes Batwing, and then like Nightwing gets flustered. It's Nightwing, and then
Funny because Batwing is an African.
and then you
man.
beat the shit out of him, and then fucking you and Ivy like tag team him.
Yeah.
Does she
Can't
do
wait
a
to
face
do that
or is
game.
she?
Does she ride his face? What?
Yeah.
No, she fucking rides the fucking plant penis that she has.
Ew. Okay.
That game's got some replay value now.
No, not really. I'm about to turn it in soon.
No, I mean I'll beat it, and I probably will trade it in for J Stars next week. Which I mean I feel like that game's
Oh,
not
that's
gonna
next
last me
week?
too long though either.
Yes. Well, I mean that's just gonna be because if we all get it, then it's basically who is gonna not be in third place. Because if you're in third place, you're last because Davis is automatically gonna be the worst out of all of us.
I was gonna say, so we're just not gonna even.
Now, let's be real.
Yeah.
In gaming news.
Oh, and July 7th, Rocket League.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
boy.
goodness! You're gonna have so many videos.
Oh, Jose, make your announcement about what's in Rocket League.
Clubs.
Clubs. Oh, baby. I forgot.
So now Cam has to like really practice.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's going to be left behind by me and Manny. He's going to be the
Oh, I
Sakura
won't.
to our Sasuke and Naruto.
No, I won't.
Which one are you?
I'm not the angry one.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm gonna be Hinata.
Cam.
Oh no, wait, no, Jose, we can't be that.
Why?
Why do you think?
Ew, yeah, we can't be that. Kakashi and Obito.
Kakashi and Guy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, then I'm gonna be.
I think I'm Guy, though.
No, get the fuck out of here.
What?
No, I'm talking to Jose.
Why?
Trying to say he's Guy.
Well, think about it. You're not all excited about shit. You're always like, oh, fuck this or her.
I am. I'm excited now. I
Oh.
want to be Guy.
Guy.
Square up, nigga.
Shit. Kakashi beat him.
So
But other than that, there's no really big games coming out anytime soon. I am excited for, all the major games. I'm still waiting on the No Man's Sky release date.
I am too.
And
Say
Planetside,
whatever.
no, but Planetside came out
Nah,
a couple days ago.
not
for
whatever
PS4.
to the game, whatever to the release date.
So,
'cause
okay,
real
real
it's gonna.
quick,
I feel
what
like
do y'all
it's gonna
think
be.
about the Planetside game?
Oh,
It's fun.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
it's fun to
It's
play
mindless,
with people
though.
you know.
Yeah, it's pretty mindless because you just go in and get killed and kill, get killed
Yeah.
and kill, and like slowly inch up.
That is not a game that I will
like a
probably
real
ever
war.
play without the two of you. Like, because that game, there's too much going on to just be on there with a bunch of random 12-year-olds.
I mean, you
It's
can.
kinda
I would just at that point just be trying to make people's lives miserable. Like I'd roam around the edges and just look for the people who try to be sneaky.
Mhm.
For people who are sniping.
That's what I was
sneak
doing
up
at the
on
end.
them,
Like I
get a
was going onto the
headshot.
mountaintops and just like looking for people sniping, and it's like knife in the head, knife in the head. But the thing is,
Yeah.
knife only kills in 2.
Oh Jesus.
But
And, like,
it is really fun when you're playing with friends to try and like coordinate and stuff, like attack patterns and different things. Because
Well,
that was
usually my
like,
attack pattern is rush, and then I'll sneak behind her.
Well,
I
no,
snuck
like-
behind. Come on.
cause like I just thought it was really fun. Like, you know, you guys would be like, all right, follow me over this wall. We're gonna try and flank them. So I'm like, oh, okay. We're actually doing actual things. We're not just gonna like run headlong in, get shot.
Fire
10
status is green.
headlong in sounds like a Asian
Headlong.
general of
porn
war.
star.
Headlong in, or a porn star is a good one too.
My name Headlong Ian.
Headlong
I am
in,
biggest dick 7-incher.
even bigger one come out.
I was racist to Asian people.
Oh
actually.
shit, yeah, it was. Fuck.
Now now we're doing this. Fuck it. Let's keep it in.
Fuck it. Mexicans are rapists. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm Mexican.
Donald
I don't
Trump.
rape people. But yeah, I mean, other games, that's nothing big. Music, there's nothing big either, in my opinion.
Well, I was gonna say, Elder Scrolls Online has been out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, that game's fun, but it isn't keeping me engaged enough to want to play it every day.
It's just like, okay.
Yeah,
I haven't had
once I
time
Arkham Knight, I'm going back to Witcher 3, and then after that, I'll go back to Elder Scrolls.
Well, see, here's the thing. I feel like I have to get on Elder Scrolls a little bit because Manny is leaving all of us behind right now.
So let him.
In level. I don't like being that far behind other people.
Motherfucker, you still are so far behind everything that we read.
Yeah, I'm talking about in, like, things where you level up.
You're not leveling up your fucking hype level.
I'm ahead of you guys in books. Fucking Prince of Thorns over here.
Have you read The Martian? No, thank you. Get out of here.
Have you
Fucking
read?
English.
Have you read? Oh god.
It's true. He hasn't read The Martian though. Hand ties, Manny.
Hand ties.
But yeah. Anyways. Oh shit. I'm good.
The Lord has come.
I'm good.
To take you back,
the Lord has
child.
come to take my headeth away. But anyways.
Divinity shall reign.
Yeah.
Austin
I mean,
3:16.
so let's try to wrap this up now. Is there anything that you guys are obsessed with, or like some quick last words from you?
The handsome gorilla is pretty funny to me.
No, just
It's
don't.
like this big ass monkey that people in Japan are like. It's funny because they get him in really good pictures. Like he'll look at the camera with his hand under his chin and he'll look away. It's like, yo, he's really trying hard to hit that like. I'm not
complex.
paying attention. Yeah. And he's like all like flexing. He's like, yeah, look at my back, bitch.
This is the gorilla Edward Cullen. He's so like brooding and lost in his own
Bitches in
mind.
Japan just want to ride that monkey dick.
It's true.
Like, I can eat a head of cabbage in one bite, bitch. Come here, give me them titties.
I'm just like I'm really confused because they're saying that this guy is a 10, and I'm like, damn, are
It's not a
Japanese men
guy,
that
first
ugly?
off.
As I say, women say the buff father of 2 is definitely a 10. Yeah, he is a guy.
No, he's not like a guy, like a human being.
Oh, and he's got 2 kids and they're still thirsty. Like, damn. I don't give a
Better
fuck
get
in
that.
Japan.
That guac, though.
Like, I bet you it's gonna be a bunch of dark ass black people moving to Japan now. Like, hey baby,
Gary Cruz goes to Japan, gets like 20 females.
my name's Shabani too.
My kid, Rosh Hashanah. Abraham.
Oh God. So Cam, what about you? What are you?
I got 2 things.
right.
The first one is the
These
Michael
nuts?
Jackson
No.
storm.
Oh
No.
God, get out of here.
What? That's interesting. It really, if
No,
you look
it's
at the
not.
picture,
it's a fucking.
if you look, it's on the 6th
It's a random
anniversary of his
occurrence that
death.
just so happens people just see what they want to see, and the first thing
I
they thought
see
of was
it.
gay marriage, and the next thing was Michael Jackson for
Oh
some
my
reason.
god.
Which I think that's probably what gave Michael, or what's his name, Robinson, the idea. I was like, you know what should I should talk about? How gay marriage is like pedophilia.
No. First of all, it happened on the 25th anniversary, or the 25th, on the 6th anniversary of his death. It happened on the same day, and it looks like his feet moonwalking. That's my first thing. You guys
Are
can
we
suck
sure
a
the
dick.
picture hasn't been altered either?
I don't know. It was on the news. That means it's true. That's my first thing. My other thing is, I don't know if you guys saw it. I sent it to you. Somebody put Avengers: Age of Ultron and The Wizard of Oz together.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Didn't
and
see it, but I heard about it.
it looks pretty funny. I mean, I watched
We'll have it in the link dump at the bottom.
Yeah, I watched it. It was pretty funny. Whoever did that has far too much time on their hands.
So like half of the internet.
Yeah, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Well, let me say real quick what I'm obsessed with. What I'm not obsessed with, but what I'm intrigued by is the new tier of monsters and hunters in Evolve. Did you see the new hunter, Manny?
I did, but, you know.
Keep on polishing that turd.
It's not
Like,
come on, Cam. You just
no, because even, like, I liked Evolve, but it got really boring fast, even with people who did know what they were doing.
because there was
It
two
just-
things. It's just they needed a rank system and they need more game modes. Honestly, like they
Yeah.
tried with the new arena mode where you instantly start in a dome
Yeah.
and like your level 2 monster versus
But, like, until they do something like that and, like, really catch my attention with it, it's just going to sit in the back of my little entertainment
no. But that's
center.
why I thought the game had so much potential, but they're really squandering it.
But did you hear about what's that coming out? Shit, I completely forgot. There's some game coming out soon. Oh, actually, speaking of J-Stars and all that, the One Piece game's coming out.
Oh, for for 3DS or PS4 or
PS4.
I think I saw it on the list.
It's I played the other. Kurt had the other one that he had to like buy for like $50 or $60 off the internet because it was a Japanese version.
Mm-hmm.
Really fun.
Is it a fighting game?
Yeah, it's like Dynasty Warriors kind of style. So you run around and you just like fucking Red Hawk people and just destroy them. But that looks pretty cool. What I want them to do is make that fucking PS3 Epo game that came out a couple months ago on PS4.
Don't get your hopes up.
Oh my god, it looks so good, Jose.
It can look as good as it wants, but you know, if they don't translate the fucking manga, ain't nobody gonna want it here.
I want it.
Well, Manny, I don't know, but I don't know if you've noticed, you don't count for the entire market.
I count for most of it, seeing as I'm the one who's fucking reading it all.
Manny is single-handedly keeping Epo alive.
Yeah. Oh, the guy's gonna die. Manny's gonna go and revive him. He's like, have my kidney.
If Moriwaka dies, I'm gonna make a Netflix original series of Epo.
Oh god.
It's gonna be because I can do it.
You heard it here first.
Well, guys, if you disagreed with anything we said earlier in the news section or in the entertainment or any moment at all, you just want to call us fucking assholes, idiots, dumbasses.
Then fuck yourself.
Well, you can do that, or you can email us at TheHardlyRelevantPodcast, one word, @gmail.com. Don't actually write one word, but it's in one word.
Not to be confused with The Hardly Relevant.
Yeah.
It's two different things.
Or the one word hardly relevant.
Anyways, yeah, just send us an email there and let us know what you think or what you hate about us or what you want us to talk about next week. I don't expect much people to email us this time because, you know, we're a new podcast technically, but we've made like 3 or 4 episodes. So
we've made 3 fucking
this is
episodes.
This is our third
episode.
episode.
3 episodes, but you know, hey, third time's the charm.
Third time's a fucking charm.
So yeah, so send us an email or follow us on Twitter at @Hardly_relevant.
One word.
No, that's okay. Anyways, yeah, follow us on that and tweet at us, talk shit, shoot the shit, whatever type of shit you want to do. Just don't smear it.
We also have a domain coming down. It's going to be wowomg.com.
Oh, God.
So check that out when you get the chance. Basically, we're going to have all the breaking news stories, anything relevant, irrelevant, everything up there that you want. wowomg.com. Check us out. We'll be updating ASAP. Website is up and live now.
And I just have one thing to say. If you go there, then you deserve to go there. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week.
This is Manny signing out.
No one cares about you.
Shut the fuck up, Dina.
I matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Shit, couldn't fucking say it in time.
Fuck you.
Matter of fact, I ain't seen you in a minute. Let me take my butt to church.
You better come on in.
Come on in this house.
It's gonna